Hello, I am Collector Steve, and welcome to Unboxing the Boxes, the Star Wars Collection. This is episode 30, my 2021 Disney purchases. Disney is a fun place to visit during a vacation. A bit expensive, perhaps, but fun. The addition of Galaxy's Edge has added a bit more fun for Star Wars fans like me. Now that Disney owns Star Wars, there is a lot more merchandise for a collector like me to think about taking home from the parks. And yes, I did use the plural parks, because no matter where you go in Disney, sooner or later, you're going to come across something Star Wars. It doesn't matter which park you're in. There's going to be something Star Wars there to buy, whether it's just something small or something big. There's pins, patches, action figures, clothing, and all kinds of collectibles for you to take home. I visited all 4 parks when I was there last month. And would you like to see what I bought while I was there? This is just Star Wars stuff. Oh, yeah, but before I do, I would like to invite you to like the video, to leave a comment about what I have here, to hit that notification bell so that you know when more videos come out, and to subscribe to this channel. It would be great to see a few more subscribers. As I was saying, I have a bag full of stuff, so it's not really an unboxing the boxes video this time. It's going to be unbagging the bag, or unpacking the bag, or however you want to do it. So, let's get started, shall we? First of all, of course, we are in the pandemic. So, when you go to the Disney parks right now, you have to wear masks. Yeah, you got to wear a mask. Well, of course, somebody like me, I'm not going to just wear a plain old mask. No. You've got to have your Star Wars mask, right? You know, you got to look cool when you're at the parks. Yeah. This one happens to be just a simple white mask that says, "May the Force be with you," and shows a Y-Wing fighter on it. So not too bad. Not my favorite of the 4 masks. The one I probably wore the most was one fitting today's Star Wars, and that's one featuring characters from The Mandalorian. We've got Baby Yoda, or Grogu, as we all know him to be now, and The Mandalorian. By the way, these were part of a 4-pack. The next thing was from the original trilogy. We've got the Death Star and a few TIE fighters that are... Yeah, we've got a few fighters that are battling the Death Star. So kind of a neat little mask. And of course, though, one of the favorite masks would be the Darth Vader mask. Yep, now I got to make sure I put it on right. Yeah, here we go. So you wear this, and people pretty much leave you alone. Yeah, my mask breather isn't working very well. You notice, too, if you're watching my glasses, they steam up quite a bit while I'm wearing these things. That was a real annoying thing at the parks. I understand the reason for it. Disney wants to keep the parks open. And, okay, I'll wear the masks. Even though I don't like to, I did. So, the masks are one of the big things you got to do when you're at the park. So, what are some of the things I bought? Well, collector of action figures, right? You got to collect the action figures when you see them. I wasn't sure if I had KS or K2SO at home in part of my collection, and so I took a chance and I bought it. Got home, yeah, I already got that one. So I think this is the only thing I bought while I was there that I did already own. So chalk it up for one thing. Disney got a little more money for me at that one. I did, however, at the Disney closeout store, and yes, there is a Disney outlet store in Orlando. In fact, I think there might be 2 of them, but I visited one of them, and they happen to have Zori Bliss, the Black Series action figure, 6-inch action figure on sale. It was for $17.99 instead of the $20 or $22 that you'd normally see in stores. I did not think I had this one. I don't remember having a 103 in my collection, and I was happy to find out when I did get home that yes, this was a new one. It filled in a gap I had in my collection. So that was a good purchase. Now, if you go to Disney, of course, you're probably gonna collect Disney pins. When I go to Disney, I will probably get one or two of Disney pins with the main characters, you know, Mickey Mouse and stuff like that. But I also want to collect Star Wars pins. And one of the collections with Star Wars pins that I actually started a few years ago were these little cartoon characters, Star Wars. They come in a 5-pack for like $30. So yeah, they're a little expensive for pins. Well, I don't know if that's expensive for pins or not. But there was like 12 of them, I believe, in the set. And pretty quick, after a couple sets a few years ago, I had like 10 of them. Could not find the last 2 that I had. This year, I decided to buy one more pack just to see what happens. I found one of the 2 I was missing. It was a Luke Skywalker that I was missing. But those were not the only pins I bought. And I'm going to go through these real quickly because I bought a lot of pins. This one I kind of like because it's Legendary Warrior, This Is the Way. Mandalorian pin. Actually, I found a few pins from the Mandalorian. This one you already saw on the lanyard. It's the Star Wars Galaxy's Edge landing pin. It was a limited release pin. Here's another limited release. It's the Star Wars Galaxy's Edge landing 2019. I was not there in 2019, but I like the pin. I was there in 2020 and 2021. So I have been there twice now. I was talking about that 5-pack of pins with the cartoon characters. There's what it comes in, and there's what the characters actually look like. The one I am still missing is the Stormtrooper. So someday, hopefully, I will find him. I have a few extras of the other ones. Like I said, I do collect some regular pins. This happens to be a Mickey Mouse Tower of Terror pin. I did go to the Tower of Terror. That was kind of fun. I do like that ride. Let's see. I did pick up a 4-pack booster pin set of various Star Wars ships. So we've got a couple with the Millennium Falcon. Actually, 3 of them feature the Millennium Falcon. As you can see there. Kind of a neat set of pins. I also picked up another one. This one I happened to pick up at the outlet store. So it's a 6-pack of pins, 6 different pins. Basically, they're featuring Kylo Ren and his fellow baddies, you know, the followers of Ren. So, neat little pin pack there. This was a little cheaper. It was normally $29.99. I think they were about half price at the outlet store. Guess they didn't sell quite as much as they were thinking they would originally. I did pick up a Millennium Falcon patch set. Thought that was kind of cool. Here's just a quick look at the 2021 Disney pins. I always like to get something with the year that I'm going. And I just happened to come across these and thought, yeah, that's kind of a neat set. I like that. Also picked up a couple of these lanyard pouches. One, well, they're both from the sequel trilogy. This one features Rey, well, they both feature kind of Rey in the forefront, but kind of a nice little deal. They were on sale at the outlet store too. The regular price was $9.99. They had them on sale for $3.99. So about a third off, or 2/3 off. So not too bad. I also picked up one more patch. This was while I was at Galaxy's Edge, a Batu patch. Thought that was kind of cool. And the last thing, as far as the pins go, is a 2-pack of a new set they came out with. There you can see the pins on the back. It's a retro mystery pin set. And this one I have not opened yet. So let's see which one or which 2 of these 8 pins I have. So I am unboxing something here today. Let's see what we got here. Inside, we have 2 bags, both of them in deep dark black, so you can't even see through them at this point. How hard are these going to be to open? The first one is Boba Fett, the Bounty Hunter. The next one is Stormtrooper Imperial Infantry. So, that's not too bad. They're kind of both cool looking pins. I like these. Stormtrooper and Boba Fett. Not bad. Only 6 more pins to go in this collection. Not going to get them this year though. So move those off to the side here. So that's the little stuff. Now we're going to get to a little bigger stuff. I did buy 2 t-shirts while I was at the outlet store, just because I thought they were kind of neat. Gives me more Star Wars t-shirts to wear. By the way, this Star Wars shirt is from Disney. It's from the half marathon that they had there. I was not there for this. I have an uncle and aunt who used to volunteer for the half marathon, and on the back of the shirt it says volunteer. But they had this extra shirt and they didn't want it anymore, so they gave it to me and I thanked them for it. This one I thought was kind of cool. We have the 40th anniversary of The Empire Strikes Back and the action figures that came from that series. So we got Luke Skywalker, Princess Leia, Han Solo, IG-88. We got a TIE Pilot, Boba Fett, AT-AT Walker, or Driver, sorry, and a Storm or Snowtrooper. So I thought that was kind of a neat shirt. I kind of like that one. So I couldn't pass that up. It was only $8. And usually, you know, when you buy a t-shirt like this, they're anywhere from $20 to $30. So I thought that was a really good price for that t-shirt. The other t-shirt I got is a little way different than the first one. Once again, only $8. But this one is more for the Galaxy's Edge. We got RX-24, who is the DJ at one of the restaurants there. And still getting used to his programming. Recharge all day, party all night. If you go there, he's during certain times of the day, he's actually your DJ while you're sitting there drinking your drinks or eating your eats. So 2 shirts I thought were kind of neat. Next out of the bag, we have, actually I'm going to save that one till later. More outlet store stuff. Obviously, these Vinylmation Last Jedi characters weren't going over very well because they were selling them for $3.99 a piece, and they're normally $14.99 each. And yeah, this isn't something I would normally go after. I had to open them ahead of time just to see what they were. But there is 12 different figures that you could get. One of them is a chase figure, so it's just kind of shows you that there's a figure there, but not showing you what it is. So which 2 did I get? Well, I got really lucky and I got Rose. Yeah, Rose from the sequel trilogy. How much luckier can you get? Who did I get along with Rose? Well, let's see here. We have Ray! Yeah, pudgy little Ray. Now you'll notice one thing with these. They come with Disney ears. Yes, well, it's a Disney product. What do you expect? You're going to have Disney ears. So I got 2 of the women from the sequel trilogy, Ray and Rose. What can they do? Well, we can not turn their heads. Their heads are not turnable. However, we can move their arms. So, yay! And that's about it. So, that's about all you can do with these. Ray and Rose. Nothing much more there to look at. Move aside, move aside. Any of you collect these things? What do you think of them? I don't think I'll be getting many more of them. Well, we're getting down there. Only a few things left. Of course, if you go to Galaxy's Edge, if you got the budget for it, you gotta swing by Save's workshop and make yourself a lightsaber from the scrap metal that they have there. I did that. I did it last year, and I did it again this year. I will show those lightsabers in a future video, but not today. However, when I was at Save's workshop, this year I decided to buy a lightsaber belt clip. This is so that I can actually wear it if I was in costume. And it's not, oh, it's all taped shut. Anyway, this basically just lets you clip a lightsaber to your belt. Of course, not with the blade on it. But if you were in costume, you could put this on your belt and then wear it around with you. So, yeah, I had to get that just for kicks and giggles. And also, while I was at Galaxy's Edge picking that up, I also picked up 2 Galaxy's Edge pins. Both of these are open editions, so there's nothing real special about them. But one is about Black Spire, and the other one just says back 2. Kind of neat looking pins here. I like the design of them. I like the colors. So I decided, what the heck, let's get them. These were $9.99 a piece, which is kind of where you see a lot of the pins. They're from 10 to 15 bucks usually. So, there we go. Now, we get to the last few items in here. One thing that was somewhat popular down there is a little baby Grogu. Yep, we got Grogu here. And inside this here part, there is a magnet that you can actually stick under your shirt. And then the magnet in the bottom of Grogu will stick to that, and he'll just sit on your shoulder as you walk around. Now, when I was walking around Star Wars, or walking around Hollywood Studios, there was a guy, and he did something extremely unique. And, well, let me show you a picture quick. Yeah, he took baby Grogu, took the robe off of him, and put on these costumes that you can buy for Star Wars or for Disney characters called Nuomos? I'm not sure how you say that. But Disney has a lot of the Disney characters in a small size like this that you can dress up in different things. And when I saw what this guy had done with baby Grogu and just turned him into a whole different character, I thought this might be fun to try. So it took us a few stores to find these 2 costumes because he actually combined 2 different costumes in order to make what he had. So we've got one here that makes it look like he's a bit of a punk rocker. And then another one where he's at the university. Got a little backpack here and everything. Well, what he did is he dressed up Grogu in this, but he had this little red hat on him. So he took the hat off of this, took the hoodie costume here, and put it on Grogu and made that really neat costume. And at some point here, I'm going to do this. And maybe I will do it during a video. And maybe I'll totally screw it up and ruin everything. But we'll find out later. Now, of course, if you're there and you're a collector like me, granted, you collect all this other stuff, but action figures is the main thing. And yes, I did collect some action figures. And I believe these sets are exclusive to Disney. The first one is the Droid Factory. And what we have here is 5 different droids. And if I remember correctly, these are droids that you do see at Galaxy's Edge. We have R1J1, B R272. We have L4R6, C2B9, and EG01, the Power Droid. These are regular action figure sizes for the 3 3/4 inch figure, so they fit that mold. On the back, the packaging is pretty blah, as you can see. Not very much going on there. The back is pretty simple, just has a picture of the droids. And basically all it says is all different types of droids populate the Star Wars galaxy. Each droid is different and has their own unique personality and colors. These droids are often found outside the droid depot on Batuu. May the Force be with you and your droids. So there we go. These droids were $49.99, which I didn't think was too bad considering that 3.5 inch action figures now have bumped up to $12.99 in price. So this basically comes out to 10 bucks a piece. So it's kind of in between the old price of $8.99 for action figures and the new price of $12.99. So I didn't think it was too bad a price. Thought it was a nice addition to that part of things. The next thing is another Droid Depot, only this time we're getting into the Black Series 6-inch action figures. Did a little bit better job maybe with the box of this one. And this one features C-3PO, R2-D2, BB-8, and DJ, R3X. And the box opens to show you the 4 droids, which do have a pretty decent amount of detail. If you look, BB-8 is pretty dirty there, so he's been rolling around the desert or somewhere. R2-D2 is a little bit dirty. C-3PO is pretty clean. You know, he's kind of pristine. Got to keep himself clean a little bit. And then, of course, we got the DJ droid. So, I thought this was a nice little addition to my collection. I think this is really the only way. Oh, no, they do have DJ in a 6-inch action figure. I think he's behind me in here. But this is kind of a neat set for all 4 of them that are part of Batuu. But the one that caught my most attention when I was at Disney in the Galaxy, well, this was not really in Galaxy's Edge. This was at the Disney Star Wars store, is the Black Series of Hondo, Rey, Chewbacca, and Porgs. And this, I do believe, is an exclusive to the parks. And again, it opens up like so. And we have Hondo, which I think is a great action figure. Very well done. He does have a blaster rifle. We have 2 Porgs. We have Rey with both her lightsaber and her walking stick. We have Chewbacca with both his bowcaster. But the sculpts are really nice. They really look sharp. What do you think of these? Why don't you leave a comment below. Let me know what you think of these action figure sets. Are they something that you would have bought if you were at Disney and added them to your collection or not? I'm glad I've got these. I kind of like these. I'm not sure how I'm going to display them yet. I can't hang them on the wall like the regular action figures. So, well, we'll see what happens. Maybe I'll just pack them away and never see them again until I do another unboxing video and bring them out. But anyway, that is everything that I bought Star Wars related at my trip to Disney World this year. I did happen to hit all 4 parks, and a lot of this stuff came from various parks, of course, part of it Galaxy's Edge, and some of it came from the Disney Outlet store that was in Orlando. So what do you think? You like my collection? Do you like what I picked up? Let me know in the comments. What was your favorites? It would be nice to hear from you what you liked or what you didn't like. I'm not trying to say anything in particular, what you didn't like or anything, but leave a comment below and tell me. Otherwise, once again, subscribe to the channel, like the video, share it with your friends, let them see what just some of the possibilities are while you're at Disney World. And I do tell you, this is just part of the possibilities. I could have came home with thousands and thousands of dollars of stuff there, of course, but I only had a carry-on suitcase, so I had to really watch what I did. And yeah, I did get this in my carry-on suitcase along with my clothes. Very careful packing. So, anyway, we're going to end this video. It's time to end it. So, may the Force be with you, and keep collecting!